All right, for the next phase of come here, what we're going to do is we're going to start conditioning his subconscious mind to come, and you don't have to get caught up on the terminology here, but essentially conditioning his subconscious mind is like when somebody yells heads and you do like that, you're expecting the ball kind of cover your head. He's not actually thinking about it. Basically, I tell him come, I want him just taking off, oh, it's time to go without thinking about it. We've already worked on the conscious mind of, would you come here please? He's like, why would I do that? Well, I have treats, I have praise and petting. Okay, so now he wants to come to us, he understands what come means. Now let's condition his body to come and call. He says, I'm here. All right, so what I'm gonna do, first of all, is we're gonna do some negative reinforcement. Remember, Psych 101, negative means take away, not bad. Positive means add, not good. For negative reinforcement, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break that up into escape and avoidance training. So this would be escape training. I'm gonna teach him he's in charge of whether or not he gets a little tug on the collar here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just tug it. Good. If he doesn't come, I'm gonna help him and tell him to come. This is very unfair because he has no idea what this little tug means. You notice I'm not ripping on this thing here. I'm just doing light little flicks of the wrist. The idea here is I want him to feel that tug and go, what is that? How do I get rid of this? I don't like it. It's not painful, but it's just uncomfortable. And he'll come to me. If he comes to me, I stop doing it. So he learns he's in control of whether or not he gets that tug. So it's like this. Yes, very good. I don't even have to ask for the come right now. He just knows to come to me. Now, had he not come when I did that, I would ask him to come. I'll show you what that looks like. Come. Good, very good. So right there, I did the tug first, and then I asked him to come. The idea is we're teaching him you are in control. So every time he feels that tug, he needs to go to me to get you to stop. If he does not stop, I'll just keep giving the vibration tugs like this. Still come. Good. And there he didn't come the first time, so I had to tell him to come. I want him to understand. Again, this is teach mode. There's not criteria here. Now he's already done this training, so we're going to move to the next step. This part is avoidance training. Before I move on, though, actually, the way you know that you're ready for avoidance training is when you do this, and the second you do that, he comes running full speed to you. Now, we've done this a lot of different ways. That he knows, even though he didn't come right there, he knows what I'm doing here. He knows that he can be the one to turn off the pressure. So, this is where we move into avoidance training. We're going to swap. We're going to start saying come and then give him a little tug on the collar, right? Come, tug, come, tug, come, tug. Eventually he's going to realize as soon as Austin says come, I better get going because he's going to give me a little tug. I'm kind of like the warning. So I say come, tug. Eventually he'll come so quickly, I'll say come, he'll jump up and just rear up and be ready to go like we talked about earlier. I won't do the little tug, and he goes, wait a sec, I came faster and I avoided that tug. I'm gonna say, yes, that's exactly right, way to go. And I'm gonna give him a big reward for that. So he understands that the quicker he comes, or if he comes quicker, he can avoid that little tug. So now he's avoiding that. Basically, I'm saying, hey, it's gonna lighten, you better get inside, or it's gonna rain, you better get inside, and he doesn't, he gets rained on his head. And if I do that 30, 40 times, eventually I say, hey, it's raining and lightning outside, he runs inside because he knows that he's gonna get rained upon. So it's the same concept. So again, it's gonna be me saying the word, we're switching out, saying the word first, and then giving him a quick tug within about half of a second. Come. If he doesn't come, we keep it going. Tell him no. Hey, this way. Good boy, good job. And then stops when he comes to us. Good boy. He's a little distracted there. This is why we practice this without distractions first. Come. Okay. Nope. Good boy, good job. And you notice the tugs I'm doing, I'm just flipping my hands, flipping my wrist, something like that. Good boy. This is painful, he's not gonna wanna do it. I don't wanna draw pain, I wanna kind of shock his system, not shock it where it's like, come. Is it, what, me? Yeah, you. Not even that hard, so it looks like this. Come. Yes, very good, that was great. So you responded to that pretty quickly there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say come, but I'm going to wait a whole second before I actually give him the tug just to see if he figures it out. If he comes immediately, I won't do the tug, and then he'll start to learn, hey, I understand you don't want me, or you want me to come immediately. I can avoid that pressure. One other thing I failed to mention is that when I'm asking him to come now, I don't want his attention on me. I want it to be a subconscious reaction, not him thinking about it. He's going to say come. Come? Yes, very good. Yeah, that wasn't a very good one. He was smelling my shoe there. Let's do that again here. His attention off. Maybe I'll throw a treat. For the sake of time. Here, bud. This treat. Come. Yes, very good. Good job. Very good. So he did okay there. Kind of went back for the distraction. Come. Yes, very good. And that was perfect. I didn't have to do the tug. He came right away. Lots of love. Very good. Boy, I'll even get treats after that because he did such a good job. Here you go, bud. There you go. I wanted him to understand that if he chooses to come, even though he's subconsciously conditioned to do it, he's going to get a bigger reward, okay? So let's get his attention off me. Again, this is hard. He thinks I have treats. I'm going to wait a moment. I'm going to have to fast forward the video, cut the video for it. Good boy. He's doing all kinds of good behaviors here. We're trying to, we've been working on not jumping, not biting the leash, and these kinds of things. So now he's been taught to just what he wants him to sit there and look at me appropriately rather than jumping. Come. Yes, very good. Good job. So he came. That was actually a little slow for what I like, but he did come immediately. So what that tells me is I need more practice in this environment. The distractions, the smells, or whatever in here are a little bit too distracting for him. So we need to practice this until it becomes immediate. Come. Good. So go back to the little tugs. Good job. Just to let him know I want him to come more quickly. Come. Good. Good job. Good boy. Okay, go on. Come. Yes, very good. You should see lots and lots of reps until he starts automatically doing it. Nope. Come. Yes, there we go. That was great. That was perfect. He did not come all the way to me, but he did react. I said come, and he went immediately. That's what I want. That's the conditioning. That's how you can see the conditioning is working. Off. Good. We're just not allowing that biting on the leash there. Come. Good job. Very good. And you can see this takes lots of reps. So eventually, you're going to get to the point where you say come. He's like, oh my gosh, I better get going. So we'll do a few more reps so you can see it in shape here. Get your attention off me. Come. Good. Good job. Very good. Come. Yes, very good. Hey, good boy. That was great. All right, go ahead. Come. Yes, there we go. And that was perfect. So there we're witnessing him becoming conditioned, and he's learning that, hey, he's learning, hey, you know what, when else says come, I have to do something. But the good thing is, this is the final part of this, is I'm letting him go back to what he was doing. He can go sniff whatever he was sniffing or looking at what he was looking at. And he goes, hey, it's just easier if I go because then I get to come back and do what I want.